There's no doubt that Brisbane is one of the nation's busiest property markets and has recently become only the second capital city to have a median house price above $1 million. At the start of this year, Hotspotting did its annual analysis of the 14 major market jurisdictions across the nation. That's the 8 capital cities and 6 state regional markets, using a range of different metrics to rank them on their prospects for capital growth in 2025. Now, that analysis ranked Brisbane number 1 and regional Queensland number 2 in the nation. And both these broad market jurisdictions are delivering as the year continues to unfold. Our latest analysis of sales activity for the Price Predictor Index classifies both Brisbane and regional Queensland amongst the nation's most buoyant property markets. The Brisbane market is underpinned by a sturdy local economy, big population growth, a massive infrastructure spend, and appealing lifestyle features. And it's getting additional impetus from its status as the main host city for the 2032 Olympic Games. The federal government and the Queensland State Government have finalised the funding agreement to allow preparations for the Games to proceed, with $20 billion to be invested in sports venues and transport infrastructure primarily. Now, this is like feeding steroids to property markets. Nothing supercharges real estate demand like infrastructure investment, which generates big economic activity and creates many thousands of jobs, both during construction and also after projects are completed and operating. Brisbane is the strongest of the capital cities on price growth for units in the past 12 months and has also recorded strong uplift in house prices. In many parts of Greater Brisbane, houses are showing solid to strong growth, but are being outperformed by units in the same area. The Brisbane Northeast Precinct provides a graphic example. Now, these are middle ring suburbs close to Brisbane Airport, the Port of Brisbane, the Australian Trade Coast Commercial Precinct, which is the biggest employment zone in Greater Brisbane, and major transport routes including the Gateway Motorway and commuter rail links. Now, here's the growth in median prices in the past 12 months in various suburbs in that part of Brisbane. As examples, Kedron, houses up 8% but units up 28%. In Northgate, houses up 7% but units 21%. In Boondall, houses up 10% and units 30%. And in Nunda, houses up 6% but units 24%. And there are numerous similar examples. And here's one of the key factors. Most of the suburbs in this precinct of Brisbane have median house prices well above $1 million, but median prices for units that are in the 600,000s in most of those suburbs. So affordability is a huge factor, although it's not the only one. Now, this outperformance of attached dwellings is being seen right across Greater Brisbane. A recent report by PropTrack nominated the top 20 suburbs in capital city Australia for capital growth in apartments in the past 3 years, and 12 of the national top 20 were in Brisbane. Now, this is why the new edition of Top 5 Brisbane Hotspots has a major focus on locations with affordable, attractively located apartments and townhouses. House prices continue to rise steadily across Greater Brisbane, and the improved performance of unit markets gives real estate buyers a range of options in one of the nation's most compelling growth markets.